football so great. A bitter rivalry game, a long history of classic games, and bad blood in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. So we'll see a squad from the SEC, LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For VA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Aggies will kick it away to get this game going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So LSU's offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Shotgun run call. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Under pressure, just lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. For the special teams. And suddenly we have a lead change on that punt return for a touchdown.
You know, sometimes the difference in a game can be the special teams. I know personally I get so caught up in studying the offense and the defense, it's easy sometimes to overlook how big of a deal field position can be, and plays like this can be to the outcome of a game. We all just got a great reminder.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. To throw. It's Nussmeier. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Caught behind the line. It's sharp. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football. Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. It's a quick grab. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. A new set of downs after that completion. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make...
He's in the clear. The senior with excellent work after the catch. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Throw it on 3rd and very long. Emerson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Throwing off play action. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He fires downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Aggies will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
The offense starts with a short field. Looking for some space. It's Durham. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Sticking with the running game. Juked one tackler and picks up 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Play action here on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Short connection to the tight end here.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Short pass, finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Reed. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Sharp.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Powering through a tackle. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The punt team making their way on the field. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The tight end has got it, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Pulls it in. It's Moss. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quick completion to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, LSU. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Going to try to use his legs here. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. So the misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. To throw, it's Reed. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That's caught. It's Concepcion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Grab made by the tight end. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Aggies. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's got some space here. On the move. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And there's the handoff. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they jump on top during the second half.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Meyer. That's reeled in. It's Durham. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Anderson. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And here's the handoff.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here we go, third and short in the seventh play of this drive. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly, but gain to the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. The back's got it. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. He cooked up into over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The short completion with the tight end. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Just standing there, gets hit again.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. The Aggies pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. What a catch! They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On first down, it's play action. Oh, escapes the tackle. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down. This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. Looking downfield, it's Reed. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. As the QB fights his way into the end zone. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's one more play here in the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Punt over the middle, it's Durham. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Moss. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Heading left up in the handoff. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Got the first down and still motoring. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes a quick catch. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
You know, a first down would have been nice here, Chris. Now it brings up a 4th down and an interesting decision. Do you go the conventional route, kick the field goal, go up by a couple possessions, or do you get aggressive and go for it?
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, the energy really building now, quick. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Offense moving to a bunch formation. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Now uses the spin move. Another spin, still going. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Sure hands. It's Thomas. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's got room to run. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Chewing clock with the running game. That run moves the ball across the 35. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking downfield. It's Reed. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory.